coming.
Try to lie still, Luke.
Oh,
You'll feel better if you just don't move around so much.
I can't help. My head's killing. Are you finished eating?
Yes.
Oh, I see the man does not like the food here.
He can't eat. He's ill.
Can't you see that?
I know nothing about that. Well, so much for the matinee.
Very nice performance.
Thank you. And now, the latest in a long line of plans to get us the hell out of here.
I can imagine what kind of scheme it's thought up.
Don't try.
Would it work?
How many Spencer plans have you known to fail?
Quite a few.
Don't answer that question.
There are so many guards out there. How are we going to get past them?
We aren't. I am.
What?
Well, I'm going to have company, but it won't be you.
Then who?
Him.
The statue?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be traveling companions, you see, he and I.
Explain.
They take this thing out every afternoon, right?
Right.
They said it was some sort of ritual.
Right.
For the parade.
Right. They take it out for the parade, they bring it back after the parade, right?
So?
So, when it goes out for the parade today, I'm going with it.
How?
You might call it an inside job.
What?
All right, look. Enough playing around. Have you looked this thing over? Have you noticed? Empty.
You're going to hide inside it.
Right. I'm going to slip into it just before the parade. I'm going to slip out of it during the parade.
Right. There'll be lots of confusion, lots of people around.
Yes, it should work out very nicely. Then I'll go directly to Roberts, and we'll have you out of here in no time.
Luke, I'm a little afraid for you. If they find out, they might kill you.
Well, I'd rather go down fighting. Isn't that right, English?
Well, it's certainly worth a try.
It certainly is. I knew you'd say that.
There's just one thing.
Oh, now look, don't worry. If I get out of here, I'm not going to leave you. I'll be back for you.
No, I'm not worried about that. I know if you succeed, you'll come back and rescue us.
Well, what is it?
Well, what if the guards notice that you're not in the room when they're wheeling the statue out?
I thought of that. I haven't come up with an answer yet. So we'll think about it some more. And before the parade, we'll have an answer.
All right. Well, what are we going to do?
We can work out the details. We have to work this down to the last second.
Or risk the consequences.
See, don't worry. You got the two most devious minds in the Western Hemisphere working here.
I'm not sure that that's a compliment.
Yes, you are. All right, now, how do we get me into there, then me in there, out of here, while the guards still think that I'm in here?
Mirrors?
That's funny.
Timing's important. Remember tea.
Remember, what am I, going out for groceries?
If you've forgotten, the guard promised to bring us tea every day before the parade.
Right.
So it's important that he sees you in here when he brings in the tea.
Right. And then it's important that he thinks that I'm still here after I'm gone.
There must be one way of doing this.
Holly, remember when we were at school? When we wanted to go to that beach party, and the beach party started at 9, and the bed check was at 10, so we rolled up blankets and stuck them in the bed so the headmistress would think we were still there.
My first con job. Small but successful.
Yeah, that's an old army trick, I think.
Do you think it'll work for you?
Well, I don't know. We will still need a diversion, something to keep their minds off me, you know.
We could pretend that we were sick, that we caught whatever it was you had.
All right, that's good. But you'll have to do more than just lay around and moan. I mean, you have to create a real diversion so that they won't know when I have slipped from there into there.
I think we'll be able to cause a little bit of a stir, don't you, Celia?
I'll do my best.
Great. By the time the guards are through dealing with you, hopefully, they won't think about me and I'll be gone.
They will carry you out and you'll be on your way.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is going to work.
You think so? I think it will, too. You're pretty ingenious, you know, the two of you.
You are going to be the most ingenious of all.
What are you talking about? I'm just going to be a passenger. Hale, this is a piece of almond cookie. Well?
Uh-huh. It's pretty good.
All right. Okay, good. That's what it'll be then. Oh, pain. Oh.
Would you like some tea?
Oh, no tea, man, no tea. Sick.
Oh, I don't want any.
Or me, I feel awful.
What is all this?
We caught whatever he had.
Oh, my stomach is killing me. I need some medicine.
Will you please get somebody to get something for us? I can't stand the pain.
You're wanted outside. Okay, look, since we're both here, why don't we move the idol out now? Good idea.
Oh, your fault.
What?
I come, you stupid, idiotic thing, like drinking from his cup. Now we've all caught his disease.
Oh, but I didn't.
Your drink wasn't enough for you. No, you had to take his too. Well, that's just typical of you. You've always been like that. You've been a stupid, selfish, spoiled brat.
Well, I couldn't help it if I got thirsty.
Oh, sure, just take whatever you want and damn the consequences.
How dare you talk to me like that?
I'll say whatever I like. I'm sick of you, and I'm sick of your complaining.
My complaining? You have not stopped since we got
I
here.
wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. I should never have gone to Delphina's that day to try and help you. I'm fed up with getting you out of your messes. You deserve whatever it is that happens to you.
Oh, how dare you!
Oh, you!
Hey, that's enough. Come on.
I'll tear you apart!
You over there, and you over there. All right, you try that again. You'll be very sorry. Let's move it.
Oh, I'm real sorry, ladies, but it's back to the drawing board.
At least you're still in one piece.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I don't suppose those guards are going to keep quiet about this.
I don't suppose so.
What if they want to punish you? What if they
You
come
mustn't
in-
think about that.
Well, they can't expect us to just sit here and wait for the axe to fall.
I don't know what they expect anymore. I just don't know.
We are trapped here. We're not going to get out of this
Now,
place.
don't say that. We got our backs against the wall, but we'll get out.
Well, what are we going to do?
I don't know, but we're not going to give up.
But they don't even know we're here. What if they don't want to give up the microfilm? And what if they do give up the microfilm and they still kill us? I mean, what insurance do we have that they aren't going to do that?
None?
I'm really scared.
So am I.
You're scared. That's really reassuring.
Now, wait a minute, English. It's all right to be scared. We'd be kidding ourselves if we weren't. Now, we have to find a way to make the fear work for us.
How?
I don't know. What do you do with fear? Two things. You run from it or you confront it, right?
Well, there's nowhere to run.
So we confront it.
Well, I'm up for that, but how?
I don't know. We find another way out.
There is no other way out.
There's always a way out.
The air duct?
No, I already looked. The air ducts are too small.
I just don't know what we can do.
Bet the answer's right under our noses.
What we need is someone to help us.
There is no one.
There is.
Who?
No. No.
Now, wait a minute. You were married to Grant. He's got to have some feelings for you. He has to.
Oh, yeah. He proved that the other day when he looked me straight in the face and he said I should have killed you, right?
How do you know he wasn't putting on an act?
An act. Did you see his eyes? He had nothing but contempt for me.
Celia, you can't be sure of that.
Yes, I am sure of that.
If you could just put aside what's happened.
Holly, do you know what you're asking?
Just for a little while, if you could talk to him like you used to talk to him when you were together as man and wife. Maybe you can get through to him. Maybe he'll help us.
You mean like come on to him? I can't, Holly. I despise him. And he despises me.
Look, I'm sorry, lady, but you cannot say that until you try it.
You have to try again for all our sakes.
No, I won't make a fool of myself again for him. I won't. I would rather rot here.
Look, Celia, I have to tell you this, and I'm sorry, but unless you try, we could all three be dead.
You talk about Grant like he's one of us.
He could be.
No, Holly, he's the enemy. He has nothing but contempt for us, especially for me.
You're not absolutely sure that that's
Yes,
true.
I am sure. How many times do I have to throw aside my pride for that man? How many times do I have to pray that he will react the way I want him to instead of turning on me?
Maybe just one more time.
And why are you so sure that he'll give in to my charm?
Love?
That's rich.
It's possible.
No, it's not, Holly. It is totally impossible. Why do I have to tell you that? The man doesn't have any emotions. He's made of stone.
Everyone has feelings.
Well, then the only one he has is hate. You saw him when he came in here. He doesn't give a damn about us. What happens to
Now, wait
us?
a minute. That's not a fair test. You said that every time he tried to be alone with you or any time you were going to be alone with him, people interrupted. That's not a fair test.
Why won't you listen to me? If the man could tell me he loves me, marry me, make love to me, and then shove all that aside for some damn disc, he isn't human.
Oh, stop it. Of course he's human.
All right, prove it.
Listen, Celia, the night that Robert discovered Grant was the mole was the same night... Now listen to me.
What?
It was the same night that I decided to take the disc to Robert. Grant was there.
So?
So I gave Robert the disc. Grant was very worried about the two of you. He said that the only way to save you was for him to take the disc and turn it over to the DVX.
Words, Luke, words.
No, I'm sorry, darling. I saw his face. I saw his face. He was worried.
He is a very good actor.
Well, I'm a pretty hard critic.
Then why didn't you come here together?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he didn't trust me. He knocked me out. He stole the disc.
There you are.
Look, I have thought about that, Celia, and it occurs to me that it's possible that he felt if I were carrying the disc or if I were working with him, that the DVX would take the disc and then they'd just kill me.
This is all just speculation.
Well, of course it's speculation, but darling, that's all we have. What choice do we have? A little voice in me, I'm sorry, says that we should believe him.
I've done that. I've done that so many times.
Well, maybe you're going to have to do it one more time.
Celia, I have to agree with Luke. There's something in me that's telling me the same thing. I've seen you and Grant together. I've seen him looking at you when you weren't even aware that he was looking at you. And men don't look at women that way when they don't feel anything. Why do I want so badly to believe you? Because maybe that little voice is telling you something too.
Maybe. There were times when the things he said...
How good it was for us.
And how much better it's going to get.
Darling, promise me. No matter what happens, you will always remember tonight. Remember that I love you. I have always loved you. And I always will.
I will. Oh, Grant. I may be an even bigger fool than I thought possible. All right, I'll give it a try.